Hoi there, small fry, and welcome to Itch.io Tasty, the series where we put random terms into itch.io and see what sorts of interesting and just plain weird games we find. This week, we're going to riff off the news that Call of Duty Infinite Warfare was announced and packed in with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 if you pre-order it, for fuck's sake, and we're going to put Warfare into itch.io search bar and see what kind of games related to Warfare we find. The results are surprisingly thin on the ground. Of those games I got to working, well, let's just move on and see. The first game on the list this week is called Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Yep, it's Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, somehow, for some reason, and as you can see from the footage, it has no relation at all to Call of Duty, not even an unofficial one. The gameplay, such as it is almost non-existent. The game throws planets at you, and you click a button to destroy the planets. There is another button, the spare button, and if you press the spare button, the game ends. That's it. The game is just over. Spare is basically quit, as I found out when I pressed it and the game quit. The idea of it is, I don't know, really. It says you can leave it running on your desktop all the time and see the ones you missed, so I guess it's something you're supposed to click on every now and then. Just, oh, I feel like destroying a planet right now, I'm between work. I don't know. It's silent, there's no sound, and it's just, well, there's just nothing to it. So I'm afraid I'm going to give this one 2 Bobby Koticks out of 10. Sorry. This is Zombie Warfare. It doesn't work. It gets nothing. No score. Doesn't work. Third on the list is Teoria dos Conjuntos. I know it's Hard Warfare Ops 3. I can say that bit. Is this memes? I think that's what this is. It starts with pictures of children and other random photos, and when you go in it, it's got various sound clips, including Shia LaBeouf screaming, "Do it," someone saying anus, pictures of cats and dogs, and just generally memes. It's just something made in what looks like RPG Maker. It's just a vector for memes. There are some weird little mini-games in there. There's like a dog avoidance game at one point, but otherwise it's memes. Here are the memes. There are lots of memes. You can enjoy the memes and the Kevin MacLeod music, some of which I've even used myself on this here channel. But otherwise, it's just memes. It's memes. Do you like memes? This game's got it. Since when did memes become a genre, by the way? Let's get that out the way right now. Memes are now officially a genre. It's on Steam Greenlight enough times where there's no real gameplay. It's just, here are the memes, enjoy the memes. It's memes. Memes. This one gets memes out of memes. I was gonna do a play on what memedom warfare or something, but that's tenuous at best. That's a struggle to do. So it's just memes. Is this memes? Is it? Is it? This one is called Not All of Them Died and They Had Beef. It's less a video game and more just reading. You control a weird little attempted stick figure person in a big green box full of poorly rendered gravestones, and every single gravestone has a name attached with a date of birth and an army attachment. You mouse over the gravestones to get the names, and that's literally it. I suppose it's intended to show us the horrors of war or what have you, but it's just kind of dull, sadly. It doesn't help that it's, again, silent. There's no music. There's nothing, really. It's nothing. This one presses F to pay respects. Out of 10. This is Call of Spring and our pick of the week this week. I really like this one. You can play it on your browser. You just look up Call of Spring and then you get to indulge in Squirrel Warfare. It's a side-scrolling shooter with a platforming to it. You pick up acorns, where you bash acorns to get pickups from them, and that changes the shooting, your different bullets that you get, and that's it really. It's simple. You move the squirrel around and shoot all the weird little monsters that turn up. Simple, doesn't have to be complicated. It's very solid. It's got a very nice aesthetic to it, and some good licensed music. It's not original music, but they picked something good that isn't Kevin MacLeod, and there ain't nothing wrong with Kevin Kevin MacLeod, but you start recognising those tunes. It's not an entirely polished affair. The controls can get a little bit stodgy. The squirrel itself isn't particularly great to control. It doesn't feel fantastic. It's not terrible, but sometimes it feels a little laggy, a little bit stodgy. But otherwise, it's solid. You use the mouse to aim and just fire at all the things and reach the portal at the end of each stage. And yeah, I like it a lot. It's very, very endearing. It's cute. It's the visuals are nice colours, a nice retro look without being too mawkish about the retro look. So I recommend this one. Totally free to play. Just play it in your browser. No fuss, no muss. I'm into it. This gets our highest recommendation this week. Captain Price gets the Captain Price Award for moustaches and hats. And that's good. Another silent one, this is Medieval Warfare. It really suffers from a lack of audio-visual feedback. Your enemies don't react when you shoot them. There's no sound, there's no visual cues that you've hit anything or done damage. The only real change is that you get a score every time you hit something. You know, your score goes up. Otherwise, it's a top-down shooter that just sadly isn't very exciting or even particularly interesting. It's... By the standards of a lot of what we've looked at today, it's competent. It's got a level of respective competence, but only respective. With work, I'm sure this could be something. It's not the worst thing I've ever played, and it is free again. You can play it in your browser. It's got no commitment to it whatsoever, but, well, I say that. It's got a time commitment, and unfortunately, you can just spend your time better elsewhere. So, Medieval Warfare, cannot recommend it. Trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice in this series. I don't want to be just shitting on everything. But sorry, it needs a ton more work done to it in order to be worth someone's time. Sorry about that. So this one's gonna get Call of Duty Ghosts. You know, it does the job, but it's not really worth looking at. Call of Duty Ghosts. And finally, we have Metal Warfare, and I'm not even going to describe this one, actually. I think what I'm going to do with Metal Warfare is just play you the footage that I captured. I think it speaks for itself. You lose out of 10. And that's it for this edition of Itch.io Tasty. It was not a brilliant haul, unfortunately. Didn't find too many brilliant things with Warfare, which you'd think a name like Warfare would get you a bit more. I was going with just Call of Duty before, but unfortunately, of the 4 games on offer, I think like 2 of them worked, and 2 of them appeared in this one anyway, just under Warfare, so I didn't bother with Call of Duty. But yeah, that's Warfare. Didn't really bring much in the way of excitement, but Call of Spring is good. It's a good little waste of time with no financial investment, so I can at least say that one was good. And I don't know what the fuck was going on with Metal Warfare. I think they designed that one to be in VR as well as just played on keyboard. Can you imagine that? Ugh. Metal Warfare, do not get it. Don't get it. And the memes one. God damn, with the memes all the time. Anyway, until next time, get itchy, stay tasty, my friends. Memes.